Beach season brings memories for families and for the lifeguards with Ocean City Beach Patrol, who are seeing a record number of rescues.
Rip currents this year, rip current deaths in the United States are far surpassing any time in history.
Bay Bulletin watched these people trained to be lifeguards last season. Captain Butch Arbin says 1,100 rescues were made through July 9th this year. There were 1,700 for the entire season last year. In Ocean City, rip currents account for most rescues. Gerard Smith witnessed one recently where the guard had to run about a street and a half to reach a preteen.
He got out to her, gave her the buoy.
And then he gave her a lesson.
The thing that was really touching was after it happened, he spent probably a good 3 to 5 minutes with this little girl, probably asking her if she was okay, I guess explaining, what had happened.
Rip currents in the last couple of years have teetered between being the second or third weather-related cause of death. Now, that's amazing to me because you think about things like hurricanes, tornadoes, flash floods, cold exposure. They all fall behind rip currents. And how many states in the United States could even have rip currents?
Ocean City Beach Patrol is in touch daily with the National Weather Service, and they help create the model used to predict rip currents. You can check it out too by following this link before heading to the beach. A mild winter is one reason we're seeing more rip currents, a stream of water moving swiftly away from the shore.
A lot of times we have winter storms, they kind of tear up the beach, they get rid of the sandbar, and it takes a while to build back up. So I think, the bathymetry is the shape of the bottom of the ocean, is part of it.
Lifeguards at Assateague Island National Seashore were awarded recently for rescuing a 23-year-old victim who was drowning and went unconscious. Captain Arbin, who celebrated 50 years with the Beach Patrol last season, says only swim when lifeguards are on duty.
98% of all the drowning deaths that have occurred in Ocean City in the last 90 years have occurred when we're not on duty.
And if you're caught in a rip current,
what do you suggest that people do from that point once you have a clear focus?
Well, number one, the word RIP, we have a little acronym for RIP. R means relax, don't panic. The I need help. Let somebody know you need help. And P, parallel.
This video from NOAA shows when you swim parallel to the shoreline, you're able to break free from the rip current.
Even Michael Phelps cannot swim straight in from a rip current because his top speed is slower than a rip current can go.
Captain Arbin says 75 lifeguards stand stretch along 10 miles of beach. They're spread out more since he would prefer 90 stands, but the Beach Patrol is dealing with a lifeguard shortage, what is a national problem. You'll find guards in the stands from 10 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., 7 days a week through September 24th. For Chesapeake Bay Media's Bay Bulletin, I'm Cheryl Costello.